Hello, design lovers. I'm Ashley Childers, and today I'm revealing the small space design secrets that will instantly elevate your home, including my top 10 tips for getting a sophisticated designer look in a small scale space. Now, I've done small space videos in the past, but this year's video includes some brand new design tips that I've never shared before. These are my very best tricks for creating rooms that look and feel bigger than they actually are, and each one of them is so good, so you're going to want to stick around for all of them, I promise. I know you're going to love today's video, so be sure to hit the subscribe button so you can get more weekly design goodness as we drop a new home and garden design video every week. Now let's dive into the first small space design secret, and that's to choose a complementary color palette. Whether it's light and airy or dark and dramatic, choosing a color palette that has tonal depth but that's not highly contrasting can do wonders for creating more cohesive and visually expansive spaces. So when choosing paint and upholstery colors and rug colors, opt for layering tones of similar colors to create more visual space. The second tip for small spaces, and it's a good one, y'all, is to only live with what you love. This means to donate or give away any items that are creating clutter and free up space for displaying and storing items that you truly use and love. I'm currently in the middle of cleaning out every single cabinet, drawer, and closet in our home. And although it's a process that's going to take me several months, the end result will be a clutter-free home and a clutter-free mind. A win-win in my book. On to tip number 3, and that is to use skirted tables and upholstery for additional storage. First of all, I loved the softness a skirted table or sofa adds to a room. And as a bonus, the area underneath is prime storage space for books, baskets, and boxes. So the next time you're trying to decide on a sofa table or side chair, go for a skirted option. It will add a romantic feel to your room and provide additional hidden storage underneath. Perfect for a small space. The fourth small space design tip is to opt for furniture pieces that include drawers, cabinets, or multiple shelves. For small spaces, you really need to maximize the surface area you have to store and display items. So if you're in the market for a new console table, opt for a credenza or buffet with integrated cabinet doors and drawers. Or if you're looking for a coffee table or side table, choose one that's multi-level, giving you additional storage without taking up any more extra floor space. And if you have the opportunity to incorporate a hutch, etagere, or bookshelves into your home, go for it. These vertical furniture pieces provide maximum storage and display areas for small spaces. Next up on our list at number 5 is to make the most of your kitchen and bathroom cabinets and drawers with space-saving inserts. These aftermarket inserts come in an array of materials and configurations designed to corral everything from cutlery and cookware to hair care and bath essentials. Not only do they make the most of the valuable storage space you have, they keep everything neat and tidy, which is a double win in my book. Number 6 on our list of space-saving design ideas is to use trunks, baskets, and bins for additional storage. I personally love the patina and texture that an antique trunk or hand-woven lidded basket adds to a room. And as a bonus, these items play double duty as both storage pieces and additional table surfaces in a small space. Often, I'll use an antique trunk or a lidded basket as an end table or coffee table, not only to store blankets and throw pillows, but also as a pretty surface for decorating. On to tip number 7, and one that I've used many times in entryways, hallways, and mudrooms, is to add hooks or pegs to your walls. Talk about practical, easy to access storage. I love how hooks get things up off the floor, create a grab and go solution for bags, hats, and jackets, and are the perfect alternative to a coat closet if your home doesn't have one. Small space tip number 8 is a concept we've talked about before, but it is so good that I had to mention it again. And that is to use rounded and curved tables and furniture pieces to improve the flow in a small space. What a round table or furniture piece does for a room is free up floor space and create larger walkways between furniture. It's an easy tip that makes a big difference. So if you're in the market for a new table, think about going with a round option to make the most of your small space. Tip number 9 is the design trick that I use all the time, and that is to illuminate and bounce light around the corners of a room. A lot of times we tend to place table lamps and floor lamps flanking a sofa or on a buffet or console. But if you can, try to create pockets of light in the corners of a room as well. You can do this with table lamps, floor lamps, or sconces, or even by placing a mirror or reflective surface close to a room's corners. This way of illuminating a space envelops a room in warm, soft light and creates more visual abundance in a small space. Number 10 and last on our list of designer tips for small areas is to embrace and play up the cozy charm of your space by layering textures and visual interest. One of the most endearing things about small spaces is that they have a cozy factor that's somewhat difficult to replicate in large rooms. So play into that by creating a jewel box space full of textural rugs and fabrics, woven accessories like baskets and trays, and unique accessories that add a layer of personality and charm to the room. Now, my criteria when designing a small space is to ask myself, is this a place I'd want to curl up with a book and have a cup of tea? If the answer is yes, then the small space design is a success. Okay, friends, who's ready to try out my 10 small space design tips and give your home a personalized designer look? If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below which small space designer idea was your favorite. And if you love all things design, follow us over on Instagram at Ashley Childers Home and check us out on Pinterest for a sneak peek into my daily design adventures and to become a part of our design loving community. And if you want even more designer styling tips and tricks right now, you're going to want to watch this playlist next. As always, I'm Ashley Childers. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, good design is for everyone. So create a home that inspires you, have fun decorating your small spaces, and fall in love with where you live, one room at a time.